Hello everybody, and today I'm going to talk about microgreens. Microgreens, okay? And in 8th grade, you had a lesson in which you compared the different steps involved with an industrialized food system and a local food system. And hopefully you discovered the advantages and disadvantages to each. But there's a lot of benefits to eating local that we talked about in our lesson. And so I want to share with you how to grow your own food. And I love growing microgreens because it's so easy and you don't have to have a garden. You actually grow these greens indoors. So what are microgreens? Well, they're baby greens, right? So kale, spinach, and actually, I'm going to show you how to plant sunflower microgreens, but it's just the beginning stages of the plants that you grow, the edible plants, basically. And so they're loaded with nutrients. From everything I've read, they contain up to 20 to 40 times the amount of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants as your mature greens, okay? So how do you grow microgreens? It's so easy. All right, first off, I have a spinach container, but any plastic container will do. You must poke holes in it. So I had my husband drill me a couple holes in the bottom of this. Okay, so that's a must. You fill it with potting soil, and then here are my sunflower microgreens, but I'm going to just simply spread them over the soil. You don't have to plant them in rows or anything like that. They don't have to be a certain amount of inches apart or anything like that. And it's going to be thick because you'll have a thick carpet of greens. And then what you're going to do is you want a spray bottle, and you're just going to spray them until the soil's really moist and those seeds get really moist. Moist, moist, moist. Moist, moist, moist. Okay, and then you just need some sort of tray. I like this aluminum food container. And you fill it with maybe an inch or so of water. And you place your little mini greenhouse with microgreens in this tray. And then I forgot to grab the lid, but I will either cover this with a towel or actually the plastic lid to this container, so it's like a mini greenhouse. And you put it in the sun. And 2 or 3 times a day, you're going to want to spray your sprouts or your seeds with water. 2 or 3 times a day. It's got to stay moist, okay? And then what's going to happen is they're going to shoot up, maybe to about that tall. You cut them at the surface of the soil, and you eat them. And you can have them on sandwiches, salads, soups, anything. I just piled them on top of last night's supper. I had some rice and I don't remember, but I just piled them on there and it was so good, so easy. So you don't have to have microgreen seeds. You can just buy a pack of kale seeds, spinach seeds, salad mix seeds, radish seeds, and use them for your microgreens. Hello. I want to show you my microgreens. Do you see them? Zoom in. So these are a packet of microgreens that were just a salad mix, and these were the radish microgreens. And you're supposed to cut them right down to the soil, but not dig into the soil. So just on the surface, kind of, but you don't want to get the dirt. And then I keep this spray bottle out here, and you spray them 2 or 3 times a day, but I'm going to spray these just to kind of clean them off. And I'm going to taste test them to see if they're good. You guys are so good. And it's so cheap and it's so easy to grow. Now the radish ones have a little kick to them. They're a little peppery, but they're really good. And you can put them on salads and sandwiches and in soups, or just eat them plain like that. But after I cut these down, they'll keep growing. So pretty cool.